Yo, what's up guys? My name is Jude, that's our rig, and this is the Camper Lifestyle. And a quick note before we get into the video, if you can hit the like button because that'll put the video out there for more people and that'd be greatly appreciated. If you're new here, here's the rundown. Last February, my family decided to sell our house to travel the country in a camper, and this last June we sold our house, we moved into the camper, and we've been traveling ever since. We started in North Carolina. Currently we're in Georgia. We're at a little place called Lollipop Acres. It's about an hour outside of Atlanta, and today we're leaving for Alabama. It was going to be Dothan, but we changed some plans and now we're going to a state park. So see you then.
Before you jump on.
Wait.
The beauty with having a camper is that whenever you need to use the bathroom when you're traveling, you can just pull over and use the bathroom. Also, all your food is back there, so you just go back there and eat. Just finished up. Let's get back to it. Well, we just made it. What turned out to be a 6-hour drive was supposed to be like a 4.5-hour drive, or like around a 4-hour drive. Currently just back in right now. When we settle in, I want to answer a question that one of you guys asked, but before then, while we're settling in, I'm going to show you guys our highlights from Georgia, so enjoy. All right, so we are settled in, and we're going to that island right there, and we're just gonna go talk. Someone asked on TikTok how we are transitioning to this lifestyle. So when he asked it, I didn't feel like we could have fully answered it just because like it was too early. We were kind of in vacation mode, but we've had a couple bumpy days. So I just want to talk about it and just give you guys the details about what it's like to transition from living in your house to moving into a camper, because I mean, it's a big thing. So till then. So someone asked us how we are transitioning from living in a house to living in a camper, and I just wanted to bring everyone together and answer that question. I mean, I know personally it hasn't felt like too big of a change actually, just because really the only thing that I have changed really is just living in a smaller space, and I guess that's a big thing. And I guess there's a lot of little things with that, like just less personal space really, and that's one thing I need. So growth in terms of that is needed.
So I don't do well when people are not satisfied, and so I find that if, like, for example, we have ants at this campsite, and so when
destroy them.
we did destroy them.
We did.
Team Stieber. But when that came up as a issue, I almost panic. Like, I almost can feel a panic feeling, like, oh my goodness sakes, I don't know exactly what I'm worried about, because I feel like we're all pretty committed to doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm not really worried about anybody wanting to quit yet, at least. But I, for some reasons, get this feeling of like I need to fix it, and I start to worry that I don't do well with the dissatisfaction, I guess. And like the internet, that was a kind of a big issue. I feel like we're working that out too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, especially with this scenario, where there is time sensitivity, there's a lot of tasks, and there's always a lot of work to be done. The hardest thing for me is to get help, to ask for help. And one of the biggest transitions for me, and I'm still in the middle of it, is leaning on other people, putting it on them to do their part. And so far it's been pretty good. I think I have a long way to go, but like we've gotten to be a really good team at parking the trailer, getting it lined up. The three of us older.
Well, and I think I can be like that too when it comes to like the messes. I like everything. I don't mind if there's stuff laying around, but I want the stuff to have a home. So I know that if I want it to be cleaned up, it can be cleaned up. It has a place to go. Mm-hmm. I kind of can get frustrated with that.
Yeah. I think one big theme with everything that we've said is that we all have personal tendencies, and a lot of times this lifestyle kind of invades on that, and we're just learning how to deal with that and cope and give grace to each other, and sometimes put in a little effort for each other.
Yeah, it stretches all of us.
We can all be a little overreactive about certain things, and that's just part of our coping too. And so then we react to how other people are reacting, but we're getting through it. I mean, we're having almost daily meetings where we sit down as a family, and I think this is ultimately going to be very positive for us.
Yeah.
Yep. We need to lean on God and trust and have faith. And there's been a lot of leaps of faith that we've taken.
Yeah.
Jonathan talked about things come in waves, and we're being called out onto the water, and it doesn't look like you can walk on the water. And you just have to trust. You can trust.
Yes, and you can surf. And hopefully sometime we will be able to surf, right? That'll be fun.
And so there is the fun part.
Yeah. Well, I think that wraps things up. I don't know if that answered your question, but yeah, that's our family podcast meeting. Well, that concludes our family interview. I hope you learned something from it.
Leave a like and subscribe.
See you later.